Hi everyone, it's our second class, right? We completed two parts in our tsunami. Then first is the painful experience from Andaman Nicobar, and second is the experience from Thailand. Okay, now I think you got the chapter well. It's our next thing, that is next experience from Sri Lanka. Okay, before going to the class, before going to the chapter, surely I think you can see one picture in your textbook. A boy with his dog, right? Then just look at that picture. Total distraction we can see. Okay, it's only here total distortion we can see from this picture. Then here what we can say about these all things, surely it's the after effect of tsunami. Then we surely we no need to explain more, we can imagine which are the things may happen, which are the things happen after a tsunami, through a tsunami or by because of a tsunami. Okay, then just read all of you again. Here all of you listen. Before the giant waves slammed into the coast in India and Sri Lanka, wild and domestic animals seemed to know what was about to happen. They fled to safety. According to eyewitness accounts, elephants screamed and ran for higher ground. Dogs refused to go outdoors. Flamingos abandoned their low-lying breeding areas, and zoo animals rushed into their shelters and could not be enticed to come back out. Then here in this passage talking about which are the things happened in Sri Lanka before tsunami, before the arrival of tsunami. By understanding the symptoms of tsunami, animals started to behave against it. That's why here the author said that they fled to safety. Who? The animals. Then eyewitness account said that which are the things? Elephants screamed and ran for higher ground, and dog refused to go outdoors, and flamingos abandoned their low-lying breeding areas, and zoo animals rushed into their shelters and could not be enticed to come back out. Okay, these are the things they understood something, that's why they are doing like this. Okay, then many people believe that animals possess a sixth sense and know when the earth is going to shake. Then here many people said that animals have the sixth sense. They have the sixth sense. They are saying they have the sixth sense and know when the earth is going to shake. And some experts believe that animals' more acute hearing helps them to hear or feel earth's vibration. That's why they are understanding these all things earlier. Okay, earth's vibration, and they can sense and approaching disasters long before humans realize what is going on. Understand? Here the author said that what he said, surely the animals can understand, animals can understood the reactions, animals can understood vibrations of our earth. That's why they are flying, they are going, or they are leaving the place very speedily. Why? They understood something. Disasters may happen, natural calamities, they understood. That's why. Okay, we cannot be sure whether the animals have a sixth sense or not. We don't know about that all things. But the fact is that the giant waves that rolled through the Indian Ocean killed more than 150,000 people in a dozen countries. Understand? But not many animals have been reported dead. But not many animals reported being dead. But here they said that what they are saying like that, because animals, not animals dead like that, but and dozen and more than 1 lakh 50 people in dozen countries, the persons, that means roll through the Indian Ocean killed more than 1,50,000 people, but not many animals have been reported dead. What is the reason? How it's happened? Because the animals have the sixth sense, and here all of them said that animals have the sixth sense. That's why they understood everything earlier, and they are behaving like that. Understand? Along India's Cuddalore coast, where the thousands of people perished, and buffaloes, goats, and dogs were found unharmed. Understand? The thousands of people died, but buffaloes, dogs, goats found unharmed. And the Yala National Park in Sri Lanka is a home to a variety of animals, including elephants, leopards, and 130 species of birds. And 60 visitors were washed away from the Patankala beach inside the park. But no animal carcasses were found except for two water water buffaloes. And about an hour before the tsunami hit, people at Yala National Park observed three elephants running away from Patangala beach. Understand? Everything in this said that what everything in this saying about the sixth sense of animals. They are attaining something. They are not attaining something. They are getting something earlier, and they are behaving. They are behaving against. Understand? Okay. Then here, a Sri Lankan gentleman who lives on the coast near Galley said his two dogs would not go for their daily run on the beach. They are usually excited to go on this outing, he said, but on that day they refused to go and most probably saved his life. A Sri Lankan gentleman who lives on the coast near Galley said his two dogs would not go for their daily run on the beach. They are understanding something. They understood something. That's why they are reluctant to go to beach. They are usually excited to go on this outing. And he said, but on that day they refused to go and most probably saved his life. This is our chapter, and then the that means each experience giving the drastic picture of our tsunami and how they survived and everything. Okay, then everything, these three chapters talking about the experience, talking about the painful experience of tsunami affected persons, right? Then we have a comprehension check. After answer using a phrase or a sentence. I think everything that is in our textbook. No need any explanation and all. Okay. In tsunami, 150,000 people died. How many animals died? Okay. How many people and animals died in Yala National Park? And what do people say about the elephants of Yala National Park? And what did the dogs in Galley do? Direct question answers, and you want to write everything for tomorrow, okay, in your new notebook, and explain it well and submit me, okay. Then working with textbook, then you can write your own answers in this. Just take the second question. Which word the list below describes Sanjeev in your opinion? That means first before writing this answer, surely we want to find out the meaning of these all chapters, these all words. Cheerful, ambitious, brash, brave, careless, heroic, selfless, heartless, and humorous. So you want to find out the meaning of these words and want to complete that fill in the blanks. Okay, then how are Meghna and Alma's stories similar? Is it similar or different? You can write. Just write their experience first and then you can understand it. Okay, then what are the different ways which Lily parents would have reacted her behavior? What would you have done if you were in that place? Then which are the sea rise and foam and everything we have, then that thing you want to write. If Tilly's award was to be shared, who do you think she should share it with? Her parents or her geography teacher? With her parents or her geography teacher? Then just write your own answers. What are the two different ideas about Why so few animals were killed in tsunami? And which idea do you find more believable? We already done about the sixth sense and all you want to write. Okay, then working with the language. Then here we want to fill in the blanks the sentence below. Verbs given will give a clue. Then we know that like verb form and its noun for now everything we studied. Then how we can the earth trembled, but not many people felt tremble. What is that? Trumps. Trumps. Okay, TRMES trumps. Then when the zoo was flooded, there was a lot of dash and many animals escaped into the countryside. Confused. Is it when the zoo was flooded there was a lot of confuse? No, there was a lot of confusion. Then we heard with relief what we get that the lion had been recaptured. We heard with relief. What is that? We heard with relief. The zookeeper was stuck in a tree and his rescue was filmed by the TV crew. Then here the zookeeper was stuck in the tree and his rescue was filmed by the TV crew. Then there was much dash in the village when the snake charmer came visiting. There was so many excitement, what we can call, there was much excitement in the village when the snake charmer came visiting. Then here our next work is here. You just read that column A and B. Surely you will get. Okay, we already studied about what we already studied everything about active and passive voice, right? We already studied about active and passive voice and everything, and we know how it's work, and we studied its rules and everything we studied. And what we want to do, that is you just open your last year textbook, grammar textbook, and find out that we study the rules of active and passive. Okay, then surely you can do yourself this activity. Okay, then do you know the rules of passive and active and passive voice we studied? Am is are plus. Then if it is a simple present, how we can change it? Before that, surely you want to take your grammar textbook and find out how we can identify active and passive. How we can identify active and passive. Everything like that. You want to take everything like that. Okay. Then say whether the following sentences are active or passive form. We want to find out like that, whether the sentence are active or passive, and write A or P after each sentence as shown in the first sentence. Understand? Someone stole my bicycle. Is it active or passive? Is there a by or anything? If it is not, if there is no by or anything, what we can? Yes, that is active. The tires were deflated by the traffic police. Yes, that is passive. I found it last night in the ditch near my house. Active. And it had been thrown there. It had been thrown. If it is common tense, it is had been. If we are using had been with three, no, that is in passive form. That is passive. My father gave it to the mechanic. That is active. The mechanic repaired it for me. That is passive. Okay, then simple things. Before completing these tasks, surely you want to take your grammar textbook and study or read the rules of active and passive again. Okay, all of you. Then speaking and writing. Our next task is speaking and writing. Suppose you are one of the volunteers who went to Andaman and Nicobar Island for the relief work after the tsunami. You work in the relief camps, then distributing food, water, medicine among the victims. You listen to the various stories of bravery of ordinary people even as they fight against or to bring about some semblance of normalcy in their lives. And you admire their grit and determination. Write a diary entry. Nothing more. Here we have the example. You may start in the way. 31 December 2004, the killer tsunami struck these islands 5 days ago, and but the victims are being brought even now. Each one has a story to tell. Then here you can write your own answers, and surely you admire the grit and determination. Right? I think we already said that you get a chance to visit refuge and the relief works and water and medicine among the victim means that tsunami affected persons. You will listen to the various stories of bravery, that means extra courage and bravery of ordinary people, and even as they fight against the odds to bring about some semblance of normalcy in their lives. And you admire their grit and determination. Write a diary entry. Diary entry. You may start 31 December 2004. The killer tsunami struck their islands 5 days ago, but the victims are being brought in even now. Each one has a story to tell. Read. Okay, you can write one diary entry. You can write one diary when after completing your services in a after completing your relief work. Okay, then the story shows how a little girl saved the lives of many tourists when a tsunami struck the beach. Thanks to geography lesson that she had learned at school, and she remembered the visuals of a tsunami and warned her parents. Do you remember any incident when something that you learned in the classroom helped you in some way outside the classroom? Eh? Then write your experience in a paragraph about 90 or 100 words. It narrates to the whole classes like an anecdote. Then for the time being, I think you just think about that chapter, think about that experience, anything, what is that, how we can, do you remember any incident when something that you learned in the classroom helped you in some way outside the classroom? Just think about that. Do you have any experience like this? Okay, then here it's a closing of, it's the end of our chapter. And before closing that, surely I want to say something again about this chapter. We studied 3 persons experience, then one is from Andaman and Nicobar and another is from Thailand, and last it is from Sri Lanka. Then here some resemblance and differences and everything we can feel from this chapter. Then how they escaped from that natural calamity, that's their determination, their courage, and everything explained in that chapter. Then before completing, okay, then which are the things we want to do for tomorrow? That means we want to write comprehension check, and we want to write working with the language, that second question, then third question and fourth question and fifth question. Okay, enough. Then in working with the language, I gave one assignment like that. What is, you want to read the rules of active and passive voice. Can you follow me? rules of active and passive voice, and you want to write in your notebook and you want to send to me. Okay, then here, which are the thing? Comprehension for working with the language 2, 3, 4, 5, and active and passive rules you want to write to me, and that diary entry. That diary entry also you want to write for tomorrow. That means the next class. Okay, before the next class. Okay, surely you will get information about each and every classes and everything. Okay, you want to take everything seriously, every classes seriously, because we don't know when will our school open and what is our situation and everything, what we can do. Then surely I think we can surely just all of you just pray to go for rescuing, for escaping from this critical condition. We completed. Okay, enough. Then we completed one chapter, and it's we discussed the question answers, and its grammar part, active or passive, and the noun verb problem, and everything we explained. And you want to write a diary entry and everything. Surely I will give you more important questions to you. Okay, anyway, you want to complete everything neatly in your notebook and everything, and send me the next day. And then tomorrow, then just inform me if you understood the chapter. Just inform me, or if you didn't understand, just inform that also through WhatsApp. Okay, then here we can move our new chapter, that is geography lesson. We completed our tsunami, and we completed its question answers and everything. Okay, then our next chapter is geography lesson. Okay, we can take the chapter in our next class. Okay, otherwise you can't face it. You can't feel it fruitfully. Okay, then which is the next thing? I told you that after that we have the glimpses of past and everything. You want to complete each and everything of yours updatedly. Otherwise, surely you know that you will get so many things. That means surely so many things awaiting you. Okay, then update your studies, everything, and study well for tomorrow, and complete everything for tomorrow. And send me through WhatsApp, and you can ask any doubt to me. Okay, till then, bye bye. We can meet inshallah our next class. Okay.